42,000 people caught STDs during spring break in Houston, Texas. 42,000 people came down with STDs over spring break in Houston. Y'all nasty. Literally, and this is not a race thing or anything else, because a nurse reported on it too, and she said it is black, white, Asian, Hispanic, ages from 15 to 35 have all gone through their hospitals, and they've all caught STDs while they were on spring break in Houston, Texas. There were reports of people just doing it in their cars with the windows down and the dome light on, and then trading to another person. Like, just letting everybody come through the car and take turns. Whatever. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty, nasty, nasty.
So welcome back to BDV TV. So the numbers are out. So they're saying 42,000 people have contacted STDs just during the week of spring break. That is staggering numbers. 42,000 people have contacted STDs just in that week of spring break. Now, can you imagine the people that have not been tested? So the numbers are really probably through the roof, because those type people are going to continue on with their risky behaviors and going to spread those diseases continuously because they haven't even had any symptoms yet. 42,000 people with STDs during the week of spring break. And then the guy that tested positive for every single STD just during spring break. Just, how can someone just risk their life like that? What is he thinking? Can you imagine sending your child off to school, sending them off to college, and to find out that they are living a risky life, dealing in that type of behavior like that? What a shame. So let's get deeper.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for, documentation. This is for, educational purposes only. Y'all got to be careful out here, man. I don't even know if this is true. It said this man went down to Houston for spring break, and indulged in a lot of negrodient behavior. And he came back home and tested positive for all the STDs. That what they said. That what the post said. He tested positive for everything. How the hell you test positive for everything? Everything? Wasn't nobody missing nothing. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a lot of medicine. I don't want not everything. I don't want one. I don't want one thing, but everything. All of it. Imagine they come back in here, sir. You thinking, I don't know which one. You know what I'm saying? I know I got something. No, you got it all. You got it, everything. You got everything. All of it, yeah. You got the ones that ain't so bad and the worst one from A to Z. You have all of these. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know how you're gonna tell your mama. I suggest you go into the funeral home, start making some pre-need arrangements. Cause you ain't gonna make it. I hate to say that, but you ain't. How the hell you gonna make it with all of them?
Okay, y'all. So the results are in for the 2026 spring break here in Houston. Now, if you came down to the city and visited over the spring break week, this video is for you. I need you to listen up. And for those that live here in the city, if you was out doing spring break 2026 this year, doing God knows what, well, God knows with who, you need to listen in on this video as well. Now, what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to share this video to anybody that came down to the city and visit during the 2026 spring break week. Now, what y'all about to hear, baby, when I tell you, gonna have your mouth wide open. Yes, I said it. Now, the results that I am about to share with y'all, Y'all need to listen to these results. These are the STD. Yes, I said STD results of spring break 2026 here in Houston. Y'all listen to this. And when I come back, we're going to talk about it.
In honor of spring break and all y'all going to Houston, I'm going to tell y'all what the STD rate has been from 2025 to 2026 in case you decided to go out there and hunch. Yeah, this real. I just thought somebody was calling me. Okay, syphilis has surged all the way up to 79% in the year 2025 leading into 2026. HIV has surged and increased in 17%. Gonorrhea, chlamydia has surged 32%. And the ages are from 15 to 24 years old with that. All the hot spots where they're saying like the main sources of these STDs are coming from Montrose, downtown, OST, South Union area. The demographic is black people, Hispanics, whites, ranging from the ages 15 to 35. Yeah, so if you went to Houston for spring break, I hope you didn't hunch nobody out there. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, I'm back. Now, I hope y'all was able to listen to that and listen to it very carefully. Now, I know y'all heard her say what areas those rates skyrocket in. Now, if you're not sure what area you visited when you came here to Houston, baby, I'm just going to tell you like this. Go get yourself checked, okay? Because I know I've seen a lot of videos, especially the men talking about, oh, they like coming to Houston during spring break because they say the women are easy down here in Houston. That's what they say. Now, me and you both know if you from Houston, that's a damn lie, okay? Because ain't nothing easy about me. But anywho, you might want to go and get yourself checked. And let this be a lesson. When you go into an unfamiliar city for spring break, for vacationing, I don't care what the purpose of you going to that city for. Know who you sleeping with. Know their status. Better yet, how about you just don't go down there and sleep with nobody? How about you just go down there, vacate, have a good time, and take your ass back home, STD free? How about that? Because, baby, the way these rates have skyrocketed over the spring break week, baby, I know y'all was out here doing something strange for a piece of change. I know y'all was. Because I even heard that they caught a couple of people having sex out in the parking lot at the carnival. Yeah, especially y'all. Y'all gonna get yourself tested. Cause I don't know where y'all from, but that's some shit that we don't do down here in Texas. At least to my knowledge, we don't. But anyways, I'm glad y'all tuned in. Again, share this video with whoever you want to share it with. And baby, go get yourself tested. Please go get yourself tested. I'm glad they didn't say my area. Katie. Y'all don't bring y'all ass to Katie breathing on us with that shit. All right, I said enough. Let me go. Share this video with whoever you want to share it with and get the word out. Go get tested. All right, we're going to talk about this down in the comment section.
Houston this past weekend was filled with nothing but Jezebels and warlocks coming together. And everybody complaining about the shooting, the wild SEX parties, just all of the wild silly stuff that was going on. Like, man, if you was in Houston this weekend, you was out there. If you was in Houston this weekend in the mix of everything, you exactly who I'm talking to. Because people who are really in touch with the creator, who are really woke, ain't going to nothing like that. Why would you go to some place where all these millions of people that drink, smoke, party, that like drama, chaos, BS, all these folks linking up and coming to one spot? What do you think's gonna happen? It ain't gonna be nothing but BS. I would never go to no spring break crap, man. I did this stuff one time in college, man, and it felt like I was in hell. Went to the beach, these folks were having orgies. They was smoking, doing coke. They were doing all type of stuff. Having all type of unprotected SEX in between alleyways with strangers and then walking off. Like, just doing all type of stuff. I was literally seeing people just sleep with people and lick people's ASS on the beach. Like, just licking different girls' butts and women sucking and licking different dudes and stuff. Like, it was just wild, man. Like, that's a bad use of free will, man. It's just a bad use of free will. Jesus on the way back, though, man.
Imagine 42,000 people And that's just people who got tested. We're not talking about people who didn't get tested because they have no symptoms of anything. Spring break was one straight week, and 42,000 people had gotten tested and got STDs. That's chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis. Like, those are the only ones that I know that are major, but I know there's more than that. But 42,000 people, do you know how many that is? And there's other people who haven't even gotten tested who I got back from spring break, where they're just like, oh, well, I don't have that on my lip, or oh, I don't have no symptom of burning or itching or any bumps in my mouth or any bumps down there or anywhere like that. Like, do you not realize that there's people out there that could have HIV and don't care to give it to somebody because they just want to do what they want to do and they want to live their life, because to them it's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, I can live with this, someone else can. Baby, that's 42,000 people. Like, do people know how much that actually is? There's people taking videos of people's lips, saying there's like bumps on people's lips. There's people saying, oh, I don't need to go get tested because I have no symptoms. I only was messing with 2 people. Like, it's crazy. 42,000. Hell no.
Roughly 3 million people went out to Houston for spring break. A bunch of those people had unprotected sex. A bunch of those people contracted HIV, chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis. Syphilis rates are up 79%. A bunch of those people will go home thinking that they got out safe. They're clean. They will think that for months or even years. They won't get tested thinking that they have nothing. They'll have 2, 3, 9 or 10 partners. And those people will have 2, 3, 9 or 10 partners. And those people will go on to have 2, 3, 9 or 10 partners. Suddenly there's hundreds of thousands of people with HIV, syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea. America is about to experience a full-blown STD epidemic. You deserve to have fun. You deserve to explore the field. You deserve to explore yourself and your desires. But the more active you are, the more responsible you are. You have to go get tested. You have to have that awkward my chart conversation, and you have to verify that it's true. Because now people are editing their my charts. Starting this past week, every time you scratch that itch, you are running the risk of being the next person with AIDS. If your partner went to Houston this past week, go get tested. If you plan on hooking up with someone in the upcoming weeks, ask for their my chart. It goes for everyone, every gender, male or female. We are all human, and we all need to be taking care of the one body that the universe gave us.
I'm just trying to figure out why people would think that coming to Houston for spring break is a good idea. Like, we don't have no beaches. We don't have anything like walking around. Like, Miami has the whole strip. We just don't have that. Unless you just go in the third ward and walk up and down the street, then you only got a couple bars right there. Like, I really just don't understand the concept behind that. Not only that, but y'all are paying thousands of dollars for these little ass bottles of tequila. What are we doing? I mean, in real life, all the black-owned places in Houston, most of them are scammers. They just want the money. I've never heard of a section bid in my life until this new age came around. I don't even support black-owned businesses in Houston because the service is terrible, the food be terrible. It's very rare that you're gonna see me doing any of those things because I already know what to expect. Not to mention, I opened up one of the most popular sports bars in Houston. So I've been in the nightlife industry. I've been in the service industry. I bartended out here in Houston for 8, 9 years? Honestly, 10. So yeah, I don't understand. And I really feel bad for y'all mentality, thinking you about to go to a pool party. And did y'all check the weather? Did y'all think that Houston men were compassionate? Did y'all think you were coming down here to 5-star treatment? Baby, this is Houston. This is Houston. That's why I'll go have my girl dinners, very fancy, very nice, and sit the fuck down. I'm not going to buy no sections. How old are we? Spring break? I'm almost 40. Spring break means nothing to me. Like, what's happening out here? Like, for real.
So the girl was hospitalized after going to spring break, y'all, in Houston, right? Parents, y'all need to start talking to y'all children. So she went to Houston spring break with her homegirl, but it was her homegirl cousins, and her homegirl friends. So she was pretty much the eyeball out, right? She was the only person. Like, she didn't have nobody but that one homegirl. She was like I guess the people was just acting weird. Long story short, somebody laced her drink with some kind of rugs that it made her even more fucked up than what she would have been if she was just drinking. So she just like trying to get herself together. The girls must have was annoyed. Something must have happened. Her and the girls got into a fight. Now, I don't know how many of them jumped her, but I know she said one girl had her neck and another girl was doing something else. It led her to be in the hospital. So she was in the hospital for a few hours. And just moral of the story, y'all, tell your young girls, like, to be mindful. When y'all are drinking, you need to be around people that really love and care for you. Because if you're around the wrong people, you'll get put in situations like that. And thankfully, she's okay now. But it could have been a whole lot worse than what it was. Just going with her homegirl and her homegirl people. Those other girls don't be knowing y'all. Like, if you're not going with a group of people that know who you are, just wait till next time, boo.
Anybody that's getting in is paying to skip the line. That is $100 a person, not 40 or 60. So the only way you're gonna get past me and you get a wristband is if you paying that. Because money talking, bullshit walking. Everybody want to get in right now. So shit, that's how I gotta go at the end of the day.
It came from y'all Instagram. The fuck? That's basically scamming people, y'all.
Someone's all set up. These people, they want y'all money. That's all they want.
But that's nasty, though. Baby, we paid through their Instagram trial, and they scamming people, talking, oh no, you need an extra $100. These tickets that y'all bought is not from us. But it came from y'all motherfucking website and y'all motherfucking Instagram link. Stop scamming people.
Why don't sell us some tickets that we paid for skip the line? Hey, no. We paid for skip the line.
They said somebody got to pass that out though.
They didn't get out of line then. Whenever they let the section in, they're going to let you in.
No, skip the line.
No, not today.
If you have a green band, don't come to me.
My ass is really bad. I can't do this.
Hey, Lauren.
He been drinking liquor early this morning. What's her name? Bucky? Oh, Bucky. That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck she tell us to Bucky head? Because she got that Bucky head.
If you have a section, get in line. You're not staying right there. These first two sections right here. You're not staying right there when you are not doing side.
That's crazy. We paid. Oh, they we paid to skip the line, and they make it allowed us to come over here. No, we got a ticket and.
People are saying that if you visited Texas recently, within the last week, mainly the Houston, Texas area, and you went back home, they said you need to go get yourself tested right now. They said you need to go to one of those clinics in your local area and get yourself tested. Because they said this past weekend, there was a lot of stuff being spread around. You had a lot of people from out of town, from different states coming in with their own issues that they was already carrying with them when they came. And then you got some people who are saying that they might have contracted some stuff while they were here, while leaving what they brought with them here, and took some stuff back to their city with them. So men and women, if your man or your woman, husband or wife was in Texas this past weekend, you better be sure that you make him or her get tested. Because I'm telling you right now, from what I seen online and what I seen in these videos, it was not a pretty sight out here, man. They were going buck wild out here. Everybody was for everybody. And I've been saying it through all of my videos, man. Well, just about all of my videos. Don't date in Houston, Texas, man. Don't date out here. Just come out here and have fun at the clubs. There's a lot of clubs. There's a lot of partying that goes on out here. The beaches in Texas are beautiful, man. But if you're coming out here to hook up with somebody, man, you better be careful, because you might be taking something back with you that you ain't never, ever gonna get rid of. Moral to this video, bro, go get yourself tested. You'll thank me later.
You see, Houston done took this shit to a whole nother level. People told y'all asses before you jumped on that damn flight and went to Houston what was about to happen.
We told y'all not to come to Houston. Like, we fucking told y'all. The ones who actually live out here, we told y'all not to come. Like,
You got people fighting in the street. You got people waiting online to get in the club that's charging you $600 at the door.
So they say they not letting nobody else in, and they over here still trying to charge people $200 to $600 to get in here. Yo, look at the fucking line, y'all. Like, this shit is fucking crazy as fuck.
You got people that book bottle service, and they trying to charge you $1,000 more to get in the door. The gas stations is full. Motherfuckers is getting trampled. You got people with the window all the way down in the backseat of a car, riding their man to the sunset. You heard what I just said? Lady in the backseat of a car, riding her man like she in a hotel room. Y'all just went down there and said, you know what? I don't even care about life. I don't care about nothing. I'm doing everything that I'm not supposed to be doing right here. You had people that were from Houston telling you that those businesses were waiting to scam you, and you still went. Don't come home complaining. Don't come home saying, oh, somebody pulled my hair out, or somebody blacked my eye, or I ain't got no more money. Don't come home doing none of that. I seen somebody get dragged from one corner to the next corner. And not because they wanted to get dragged from one corner to the next corner. You understand what I'm saying? And not to mention, you 63 years old. What you doing out there partying with college students? I'm out.
Houston, we might have a problem because my man's right here went out to Texas and decided to attend the spring break. And look, I've never been to a spring break, but I'm pretty sure I know what goes down. They be trading more fluids than oil changes. More buns are getting opened than a barbecue. And women are touching more meat than a butcher shop. But I must say, you have to be careful, bro. Because if you don't, you're gonna end up like my man's right here. I'm pretty sure it's AI, but your body had a check engine light. And it was every code in the book. Let this be a lesson. When you go out there, you gotta move tact. And not everything you see, you must interact. Because who knows? You might not make it back. Like, share, follow, and as always, it's your boy Mogulito.
Saying that people came back from Houston with no friends and full of STDs. Why are people saying that a week before spring break, over 40,000 people tested positive for STDs in Houston? You ain't hear what I just said? On you, we see people getting crazy. Seeing people doing it in the car. Seeing people doing it on the street. You seen the videos in the hotel. You know people are coming back with STDs. And then the people that went together, some of them not even friends no more. See a story about a girl, Aaliyah. This shit going viral. Short story short, Aaliyah friends flipped on her. Somebody put something in her drink. She started acting a little bit off. Somebody put something on her drink. Her friends beat her ass so bad, they sent her to the hospital. What the Let me say this again. Her friends did this shit to her. And I'm gonna say this to say this. Everybody is not your friend. Now here we go. You got motherfuckers coming back, fully STD'd up. You got motherfuckers who was best friends. They coming back and they not friends no more. Houston did this shit to y'all. And they told y'all, don't go to Houston. Don't go to Houston. Houston did it.